if you recognize your words have power, if you realize that people are listening when you speak, you realize the significance of what you're saying. I was at a TV studio a little while ago, and I was doing some filming, and it was a great day, great company, great crew, and I'd been filming for about 2.5 hours. I was quite tired, and then just as I thought we were going to break for lunch, they said, actually, there's some more stuff we'd like you to film. They asked me to do some more stuff, so I did that. And then they said, actually, there's a few extra bits we'd like you to do. And by this stage, I was really tired, and actually, one of the things they asked me to do, I didn't think was a good idea. But, there's lots of people there. I felt a bit of pressure, and I thought, well, maybe I should do it. But then I tried to do it, and then I stopped, and I said, do you know what, actually, I'm not comfortable about doing this. I just felt a bit of a check in my spirit, and I said, actually, I'm not going to do that. And then they asked me to do something else, and I thought about that, and I said, actually, I'm not going to do that either. And they were nice about it, but I felt a bit awkward, and I kind of, went back, and there was a little room where Aidan, who's leading the service today, was waiting for me in that room. He was just working on his laptop, so I went in there and sat down, and I said, Aidan, I just had to say no to them. And he said, what's that? And I said, well, they asked me to do this thing I didn't think it was right to do, and sometimes when you work with outside organizations, they try and push you a little bit into their agenda, and you've got to know your own integrity and when to say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to coach him as I go, and it's okay to say no in situations like that. If you feel a check, say no, and they just have to make another plan. At that stage, there was a knock on the door. A guy came in, he said, so sorry, sir, you're still mic'd up. And I was like, and it had been booming out over the studio. And he came in, kind of undid my mic, took it off, and I was like, thanks so much. And he walked out, and I was just like, oh no. I was like, Aidan, what did I say? And he was saying, well, I think you said this, and you said this, and you said this, and you said this. And I was like, did I say anything unkind? He said, I don't think it was unkind. It was honest, but I don't think it was unkind. And we kind of went through this whole thing. I was like, I can't believe it. Came out after lunch, thanks so much for filming, Ian. Nice to see you. Thanks for what you've done. People were listening. If we believe people are really listening to our words, might take them on board, then we'll be really careful about the words we use. We might use more loving words, more truthful words, more kind words, more encouraging words. And that's difficult, but think of the difference you could make in your communities, your workplaces, your families, as a people, as we encourage, as we inspire, as we build up, as we're completely truthful, but utterly loving. Think how that would set you apart in your workplace this week. Recognize the power of your word.